Tonight, is the sun finally setting on America's twice-a-year time changes?
Daylight savings time can stay.
The possibility hitting a viral fever pitch.
Please, let's actually do it this time.
It comes after the House this week passed the Sunshine Protection Act to make daylight saving time, the time we're currently in that's observed from March until November, permanent. Members celebrating with song, knowing the bill faces a tough road in the Senate and that similar efforts have failed before. But this time it has the backing of President Trump, who posted earlier this year, it's time that people can stop worrying about the clock. Across the country, business owners weighing in on the debate from a clock shop in New Jersey.
I don't personally like it. However, for my business, it's profitable.
To a Christmas tree lot in Tennessee, hopeful more buyers might shop later in the day.
I think it's going to be more of an impact to those of us that harvest the crop.
But the big question on everyone's mind, what would winter look like in your town? If daylight saving time becomes permanent, on the first day of winter, the sun wouldn't rise until around 8:20 a.m. in New York City, sticking around until sunset at 5:28 p.m. In Detroit, rising at 9:05 a.m. and setting at 6:07 p.m. Out west, sunrise wouldn't happen until 9:42 a.m. in North Dakota or 8:54 a.m. in Seattle.
I don't know about you, but I would love arriving to work and dropping my kids off at school when it is completely dark.
The prospect of dark mornings hitting a nerve with many, and doctors saying the lost morning light could have big impacts on health.
So you can see from studies that people can have more problems with depression and anxiety, more problems with their weight when we're on daylight savings time.
And what about air travel? The idea of going to permanent daylight savings time would have an impact on airlines?
It would have an impact, but I don't think it would be significant. It certainly wouldn't be significant in terms of safety. What it could have implications for is the international scheduling that each airline does.
Debate growing around another push to lock the clocks for good.
Maggie Vespa checking my clock. Yep, she's right on time. She joins us from Chicago. So, Maggie, the Senate still has to vote on this. If it passes, it might sound like a clean shift, but this could actually get really messy.
Yeah, Tom, it definitely could, because here's the thing. States can opt out if and when this bill is passed before it takes effect. So it definitely wouldn't mean necessarily that all states across the country would go permanently into daylight saving time. In fact, case in point, Hawaii and Arizona already don't observe daylight saving time. They stay on standard time year round. They never change their clocks. So if this gets passed, at least much of the country would be an hour ahead of those states, plus factoring in the differences for various time zones. And again, as we stress, that's if this passes. There's no guarantee the Senate will pass it. And in fact, no vote has even been scheduled at this point. Tom.
All right, Maggie Vespa clearing it up for us. We'll see what shall happen.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.